All right, boys. So today we actually have something new. We're gonna be watching ECHIDNUT. Yes, y'all have been preaching about ECHIDNUT. We did watch that one video about Omega. We did watch that video, which is an older video. But we're gonna start watching his analysis stuff on ReZero, man. I'm down. Let's do it. We're gonna watch probably the 3 episodes here, because obviously I haven't watched any of his other analysis stuff. So we'll probably just watch these 3, and then maybe we'll probably just make it like every episode from then on out. So let's see what he got, man. Subaru's first death.
Happy ReZero Day. Season 3 is here. We just got a 90-minute first episode, and Subaru actually almost made it the entire 90 minutes without dying. We got a new Archbishop, a bunch of new characters, a brand new art style, some new...
Yo, the fucking Emilia buff needs to be studied, y'all. Can we just like acknowledge how crazy this buff is? Like, what the fuck is happening, bro? The animators are cooking.
New allegations against Subaru and a really good cliffhanger. I can't wait for next week. Words cannot describe how good ReZero is, but
Facts.
Numbers can. I literally just realized this, but every season begins with Subaru spinning Beatrice. And remember,
what?
They formed a contract at...
Wait, you're lying. Is that true? I mean, not episode 1, but like, I guess, right? I guess that makes sense, bro. Also, another thing. He just made a Subaru lolly joke. I get it. He's actually not a lollymancer. Because, like, remember in season 1, episode 2, break time? Apparently, he literally confirmed he likes older women. I don't know why the fuck I completely forgot about that. Why did I forget about that? That was so long ago. But yeah, he doesn't... He's not a lollymancer. It seems like it, though.
Beatrice. And remember, they formed a contract at the end of season 2. So just like how Amelia had Puck before he left to buy some milk, Subaru now has Beatrice as his own personal spirit. Except he tells Joshua that she's his daughter and that Amelia is the mother. I thought that was pretty funny. Something I noticed immediately is that the art style has changed a bit, and I'm actually very relieved. Every character looks fantastic, and this is a tremendous improvement over the previous season.
Oh my god, look at the subscribe. Y'all see the subscribe right here in Amelia's tits? I noticed that. I see this. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, bro? Yo, season 2. I'm so glad they fucking locked it for season 3. Yo, this shit's not. This shit should not be as funny as it is. I don't know why this is killing me, bro. What the fuck is this?
Over the previous season, especially in Amelia's case. Her buffs were so significant that I had to pause the episode for a solid 2.5 minutes.
Dude, look at that shit. Yo, the Emilia buff, bro. It's too much. It's too much, bro. Yo, I don't know what they're doing, man.
Just to fully appreciate her character. Also, there was plenty of room in that carriage, bro. They didn't have to do Garfield like that. Pristella has an interesting design.
Nah, didn't someone mention that this was like due to his blessing? Like, he's just doing this because of that, right? His blessing. And I mean, it's not just that. Also, because he's just keeping watch, right? That was also mentioned, but he's just going, bro.
Like that. Pristella has an interesting design for a city. It's almost shaped like a coliseum, and according to Beatrice, the original purpose of the city was to trap something inside it.
Y'all remember? Okay, we just watched episode 3, right? They mentioned the whole trap thing at the end, and that's what threw me off about Typhon. So, is it a trap for some witch beast? Is this just like a mistranslation, or is this actually what she said? Is it a trap for some witch beast? So yeah, the Minerva thing, Minerva's the one who got trapped. There's not a second trap, it seems like. So, wait, this is what Subaru said? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I just see Betty on the screen. Why the fuck did I say Betty? I guess because Betty's on the screen. My bad. This is a rhetorical question? Okay. She didn't know that dialogue. Oh. Okay, well, never fucking... Okay. Oh, well, anyway. It's just crazy. It's just like correlation with the last episode, though. Like, what trap are we talking about, bro?
Beatrice, the original purpose of the city was to trap something inside it. The architecture is also...
Y'all see what he did there? Y'all see what he did there?
To trap something inside
The
it.
Felix
The
trap.
architecture is also just blatantly Japanese, meaning that Alec Hoshin, the person who built it, was obviously from Japan.
Yeah.
Something else I found interesting was that Anastasia has the same last name as...
Yep, witch code translation stuff. This entire thing is witch code translations, bro. Hoshin of the Wilderness. Bro's from Japan. And she took that fucking name.
him. Speaking of Anastasia, was she always shaped like this? Cause I don't know, I might have to vote for her. Also, this isn't a spoiler, but in case you didn't know, Al was supposed to tell Subaru that he's also from Japan in season 1, but for some reason that scene was cut from the anime.
Yep.
Liliana isn't nearly as annoying as I remembered from the web novel, and her songs were surprisingly my favorite part of the episode. She
Really?
kinda reminds me of one of those VTubers who talks in a cute baby voice, except for when they have to sing, and then all of a sudden they sound 35. A good example of ReZero's brilliant writing is how Liliana is used here with subtlety to recap the events of previous seasons for those of us
she
that
did
might
that.
have forgotten. Also, I thought it was funny how Subaru literally just met her, but he's already making plans to take her hostage for some reason. Regulus appears. He's just casually walking around the city, and he tries to use the authority of Riz on Amelia after accidentally bumping into her.
Yep.
But Subaru's mom didn't raise no cuck, so he intervenes and tries defusing the situation.
Yo, W Subaru. I respect Subaru for standing up like that. And also, ECHIDNUT is actually showing Liliana love? Yo, y'all be surprised, bro. Y'all, there's a lot of haters that I've seen of Liliana, bro. Y'all like Liliana, bro? I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't really care. I mean, she's fine. I don't really hate her.
Which Regulus could have easily interpreted as a violation of his rights, so Subaru doesn't even know how close he was to dying here.
That's
I'm
crazy.
surprised Regulus allowed that. If you're wondering why Amelia didn't recognize Regulus, it's actually because in the novel, Regulus wasn't supposed to be dripped the fuck out. His appearance was supposed to be so bland, average, and forgettable that you wouldn't be able to pick him out of a crowd. It's also been about a year since Amelia took the trials, but anyway, in the trailer we saw Regulus holding Amelia, so apparently he hasn't given up on her just yet. Remember when women created the concept of toxic masculinity just so they could have another thing to complain about? Well, Garfield is a really good example of that, because he just randomly swings on this man Reinhardt even though they've never met before. And the reason he did that is because the Sanctuary was Garfield's entire world before this. He's never had the chance to meet someone stronger than himself, so as soon as he smelled the strength on Reinhardt, it freaked him out and he just attacked instinctively.
He just made a good point. Yeah. Garfield literally was in the Sanctuary his whole life, so it actually makes fucking sense why he was so like surprised that there's someone stronger than him.
As soon as he smelled the strength on Reinhardt, it freaked him out and he just attacked instinctively. Garfield still seems to have some trauma left behind from Elsa, mixed with his frustration about not being the strongest anymore. However, he's still able to be a hero by saving a bunch of kids, and he tells them his name is Gorgeous Tiger in English, which I thought was a really cute way of showing how much he admires Subaru. Then he just randomly stumbles—
Oh, I guess I didn't pick up on that. Though he did say Gorgeous Tiger like that. Yo, Subaru's influence, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Which I thought was a really cute way of showing
What the
how much
hell?
he admires Subaru. Then he just randomly stumbles upon his mom, who he hasn't seen since he was a kid when she abandoned him. But they aren't the only family having problems. Reinhardt has granddaddy issues because Wilhelm unfairly blamed him for the death of his wife Theresia. However, Wilhelm regrets that, and he's now working to make amends and repair their relationship. His son, Heinkel, on the other hand, still blames Reinhardt to this day and seemingly only exists to be an asshole, drink, and ruin the vibes. Priscilla pulls up too, and that was the exact moment I really started to appreciate the new art style.
Yo, low-key Priscilla. Bro, she a baddie, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She a baddie.
She's just the hottest character alive in ReZero. You also might have noticed that Priscilla doesn't carry a sword. Well, the light novel explains that she drew her sword from the sky, and it was only supposed to be visible for a split second.
Whoa, what? That's... Yo, ECHIDNUT out here just dropping casual content. What?
Claims that she drew her sword from the sky and it was only supposed to be visible for a split second. They also cut some dialogue from Al where he reveals the name of the sword, which is the Yang sword. Looking back now, it's kind of weird that she whips it out here. Like, was that really necessary? Anyway, right at the end of the episode, we get the moment we've been waiting for. The Archbishop of Wrath introduces herself, Sirius Romani Conti, the exact same last name as Betelgeuse. But, hold up. Before we go any further, first things first. Smash or pass? Now...
Oh, man. What we doing, guys? Chat, put your... Yo, chat, vote. Smash or pass? What we doing? We smashing. We smashing, chat. We smashing. What the fuck, bro? Yo!
Smash or pass? Now, this is a tricky one because the bandages conceal her true identity. There could be anything under there, but I think I'm gonna have to roll the dice for this one, boys, and go with the smash.
Bro said roll the dice, bro. This guy is just...
Anyway, she's on top of a tower giving a speech to a group of people, and it seems like she's using some sort of ability to captivate them. Right before she clapped her hands, Subaru was trying to contact Beatrice to come help him, but after she claps, it's like he's in a trance. She keeps apologizing over and over, and she's able to identify specific people in the crowd that feel angry towards her, which obviously shouldn't be possible. I thought it was really creepy how she just introduced herself as a Sin Archbishop of the Witch Cult, yet everyone's laughing and having a great time.
Dude, this fucking threw me off, y'all. I was like, what? Why is Subaru just going along with this? They did a very good job in the anime to just like confuse the fuck out of me.
Of the witch cult, yet everyone's laughing and having a great time. Then she brings out a kid who's clearly detained against his will, yet they all start cheering and applauding his death. And in typical ReZero fashion, everyone else dies too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this episode. Sirius is really cool so far, and I'm a big fan of her voice actress and how expressive she is. As for her authority, it seems like she can control people to some extent. She can manipulate their emotions and kill them, apparently. And I really liked how the visual effects and the red eyes helped to show that they were under her control. So who is Sirius? Well, first of all, she's also named after a star, which many ReZero characters, including Subaru, are. She has the same last name as Betelgeuse, so she could either be married or related to him. Betelgeuse is a spirit though, meaning he can't have biological parents or children, so she's either his wife or sister.
Ooh, that's actually a very good point. That's actually, he makes a very good point there. Like, obviously we know she mentioned husband, but like, obviously he just can't have any relations. Oh, wow.
To him. Betelgeuse is a spirit though, meaning he can't have biological parents or children, so she's either his wife or sister. Or both. She also wears toilet paper over her entire body, which, if you ask me, I think is because the author wanted to hide her identity from us. I think she's a character we've seen before who suffered a tragedy and was turned into a villain, just like Betelgeuse. I'll go ahead and say
Yep, literally, like, come on, guys. I mean, it's so fucking... It's the only theory that makes fucking sense, y'all.
I think Sirius is Fortuna. They both have silver hair, purple eyes, elf ears, and they're both connected to Betelgeuse. Does it get more obvious than that? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think about Regulus being here. So far, he's just walking around not really doing anything, but there's a lot of people around breathing his air, so he could snap at any moment. Wrath is also here, and from the trailer, we know that Gluttony and one other Archbishop are gonna show up too. So I guess the question is, where should we play Reinhardt? We've got 4 Archbishops and only one of him, so where do you guys think we need him the most? From the trailer, it looks like he's fighting Wrath, but is that the right matchup? Personally, I would like to see what would happen if Gluttony tried to eat him, but in terms of skill level, I don't think anyone other than Reinhardt stands a chance against Regulus. Also, what was up with Reinhardt being blamed for the death of Theresia? When she died, Reinhardt was like 4. So how could he have caused her?
Wait, he... Wait, he just cooked. I don't know why I didn't even fucking notice or point that out. He's like 4. Wait, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
being blamed for the death of Theresia. When she died, Reinhardt was like 4. So how could he have caused her death? Let me know your thoughts. We got some funny slice of life moments this episode, like when Beatrice ate a bunch of wasabi without knowing what it was and everyone laughed at her, and when she was trying to get Subaru's attention so he could compliment her new outfit. I know some people are going to complain about this episode having a lot of setup and reunions. Some of you might have expected non-stop nut-busting action the whole time, but my advice is to savor these moments of peace while you still can.
Literally.
Because, I mean, we've all seen the trailer. The fucking city's on fire, and Subaru doesn't really get another break like this for multiple seasons. Anyway, this episode was a 10 out of 10.
Of course. Okay. I think I have heard that is it true that Ekenda just like does 10 out of 10 for every episode? Does he just do 10 out of 10 for every fucking episode?
It was nice to watch this in English instead of French, but I've already seen it a billion times after it leaked, so I'm really hyped for episode 2. Thank you everyone for watching my video though. I'll have another one next week, so make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And as always, feel free to become a channel.
Yo, W Ekenda, bro. Yo, that was a good first episode. Alright, I see what I'm getting myself into. He's hilarious. Also, I think this is another video we should watch in the future, right guys? Episode 15 video, the best anime episode of all time. I think that's another video we should watch in the future, huh? Probably. All right, well, you know what? I'll let it play out. I don't know if he said something at the end.
Member for only $1, and all your comments can have a cool icon next to your name that makes you look better than everyone else. That's about it, though. Keep talking about ReZero. I'm out for now. Peace.
Keep talking about ReZero. All right, let's go to episode 2, y'all. Let's just go for it, bro.
Gentlemen, we just got another amazing episode of ReZero Season 3. This week, Subaru can't stop dying. Sirius dropped a diss track against Emilia. Regulus was photographed attending a Diddy party. Reinhardt showed up just to beat the shit out of another woman. And Emilia made some really cute sounds. Yeah! So, about the cliff.
Yeah, by the way, about the sounds, I low-key didn't even really like realize or pay attention to them until like I was editing. That's when I fucking noticed, and y'all pointed it out, like, what?
Really cute sounds. Yeah! So, about the cliffhanger, Emilia gets kidnapped by Regulus to become his wife. And I don't mean to bring back the Rem vs. Emilia waifu war, but Emilia fans, is this really who you're siding with? I'm just kidding. Say what you want about Regulus, but I'll admit, the man has some good taste. The new opening and ending songs are both bangers, but I'll talk about them at the end of the video, because I just want to get into this episode immediately. Alright. This episode opens with Subaru speedrunning Return by Death. It's only been 5 minutes and 33 seconds since the last one, and that's including the opening. So that was easily his fastest death ever in ReZero.
Oh my god, it was! Bro, but like, they did my boy dirty, bro. He died so much, bro. Literally just over and over, bro.
And that's including the opening. So that was easily his fastest death ever in ReZero. Also, his voice actor did such an amazing job conveying the epitome of fear in this scene. Sirius actually explains her authority pretty well this episode. Here's what she said to Subaru in the novel. Your gentle soul felt Luzbel's fear. Through you, young Luzbel experienced your fears that had been born from his, and that additional fear that young Luzbel felt flowed back into you. In this manner, you shall feel the same joy, sadness, terror, and even pain. So there you go. Basically, she could multiply your feelings indefinitely with the feelings of others, including pain and death. In this episode, she creates a feedback loop with Luzbel's fear and Subaru's fear, growing stronger and stronger back and forth until the extreme terror literally kills them.
Okay, yeah, I think someone actually explained that. Actually, I think someone mentioned that in the chat during the episode. Feedback loop, I think.
It might have looked like Subaru died from being strangled by the chain, but the novel suggests that it could have been cardiac arrest due to extreme fear.
And also someone said that in the chat, or I think in the comment section of YouTube, yeah, he died to cardiac arrest, not the choke.
And that's a lot cooler in my opinion. Wrath is truly a terrifying authority because it quickly escalates any emotion to its most extreme version, and the potential applications of that are insanely dangerous. For instance, a simple argument between 2 or more people would probably evolve into a fight to the death. Or a group of sad people could all be driven to suicide. Or, like we saw last episode, a group of happy people would become so blissfully happy that they can't stop themselves from cheering and laughing at the horrific sight of a child falling to their death. And remember, all Sirius needs is one person to die and the rest will follow. It's like the authority of communism. You died? No.
Wow.
We died.
I would rather not resort to using violence on a woman.
Wait, low key though. Yo, wait, I forgot he said that shit.
This was probably the best scene of the episode, in my opinion. It was just very cinematic, and the shocking nature of this revelation leaves you with a feeling of dread as you realize the authority of Wrath is a problem not even Reinhardt can solve. This authority could easily get out of hand if used during a protest or something like that, but the first idea I had was actually a different application. Just hear me out. We already have the chains and whips, so just imagine having sex with Sirius.
Yo, come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all into that kinky shit, bro? Hell no, I ain't trying to get chained up by her, man. Did not even think about that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't want that shit, bro. Okay, listen, them chains? Yo, the chains, bro. I don't know about that, bro.
Men could finally have multiple orgasms. If I come, then so does she. And when she comes, then I come too. So we could just keep recycling cum in a positive feedback loop until we both come so much that we die.
What the fuck? Bro, how does he think? How did he think of that? How does your brain, how do you even get to that, bro? How does your thinking get that fucking beyond, bro? What the fuck, bro? Let him cook?
Anyway, the only reason Sirius is still a threat is because of friendly fire, so why can't Subaru just tell Reinhardt to grab her, pick her up, do one of those super jumps, and take her far, far away, and kill her in the middle of an empty desert where her authority can't reach anyone? Obviously, I'm just assuming that her authority doesn't have unlimited range, because if that was the case, then she could have killed everyone in the world at any point in the story, so...
Ooh, wait, he just cooked. Wait, did he cook? That's a very good point. What if just Reinhardt takes her and just throws her into the fucking desert or some shit?
Anyway, it's really interesting that Reinhardt wasn't able to be the hero this episode because we've never seen him fail before, despite being one of the most overpowered anime characters ever, comparable to Goku and even Saitama.
Yeah? He's like the Goku, he's literally the Goku, the Gojo, the Saitama of ReZero, yeah.
Saitama. Reinhardt took an L this episode. And that got me thinking, maybe Reinhardt's weakness is simply his average human intelligence. I'm not saying he's stupid or anything, but his intelligence is disproportionately low compared to the rest of his stats. Just to put it in perspective, remember last season when Reinhardt fought Puck in the Unthinkable Present? Well, when he swung his dragon sword, it says that he brought about both the end and the rebirth of the world with one swing of his sword. Maybe that was supposed to be metaphoric, I don't know, but the point is, Reinhardt's physical power is astronomically higher than his intelligence. So if you can outsmart him, or if he just can't figure out how to defeat you, then maybe it doesn't really matter how strong he is.
Brother, what an amazing point. Is Reinhardt just stupid as hell? Yo, is Reinhardt literally just stupid as hell, and that's why we can't figure out a way to fucking beat her?
Emilia just attacked Sirius with zero hesitation, and I thought that was absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, that killed me in the fucking episode. That shit was too funny. Frame one, she just throws a fucking all humor, bro.
Sirius got a lot crazier after Emilia showed up. I mean, she was already pretty crazy, but she went full batshit this episode, and it kind of reminded me of a girl I dated when I was in college. I forget what she was even mad about, but to punish me, she took a pregnancy test and drew an extra line on it to make me think I was having a kid. I was so scared.
Yo, what the fuck?
I became a feminist. I said, babe, I support your right to have an abortion because it's your body, your choice. But she was like, nah, let's keep it. I thought my life was over. I was about to end it all, but then I realized, wait, you can't get a girl pregnant through Discord. We're long distance.
actually believe him. What did I actually think he was telling me a dead ass story, bro? Yeah, fucking E-sex, bro.
Distance. That kid ain't mine. Anyway, Sirius absolutely hates Amelia for some reason. And she isn't the first character to hate Amelia, but not even Echidna hated her this much.
Facts,
Sirius
though.
basically drops
True.
a whole diss track, insulting Amelia's existence on the basis of race, calling her a whore, and accusing her of stealing her lover, whatever that was supposed to mean. As a novel reader, I can confidently tell you I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Thank you. I literally said the exact same shit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. What is she even going on about? She was just yapping.
Stealing your man? Come on, Sirius. Be serious. I can assure you that Amelia did nothing of the sort. In fact, evidence suggests that you never even had a man for my client to steal in the first place. So these baseless allegations are frankly ridiculous, and you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Which is me. Sirius almost killed Amelia here, but Regulus intervenes and technically saves Amelia's life. He plans to marry her and doesn't seem to care if she consents to it or not. Last season, Pandora mentioned that Regulus had multiple wives, but she didn't say the exact number. 79 wives is a bit excessive though. I mean, personally, I think I would only need 1 to 3 wives per hour to keep me satisfied, but I couldn't-
W reference, bro. Aijo Rentaro, the absolute goat, the harem goat himself, bro. W fucking Rentaro, best boyfriend, bro. Hell yeah.
But I couldn't handle 79 of them all at once. That's just ridiculous. With that many wives, you might actually need 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Does Regulus even remember their names at that point? They're not Pokemon, bro. You don't have to catch them all. By the way, I'm not jealous. I don't even care, actually. Who needs women anyway? All they do is charge their phone, lie, and fake pregnancy tests.
Facts. Facts, bro. I agree, bro. Also, this frame is crazy. This frame is insane.
Before we analyze the new opening and the new ending, though, I just want to give my overall thoughts on the episode. I guess time flies when you're watching ReZero because this felt like the shortest episode ever. The new soundtracks by Kenichiro Suehiro fit perfectly, as always. And the animation and sound design were amazing too,
Bro, facts,
especially
man.
during Amelia's fight with Sirius. I thought some of the visuals looked even better than Season 1, which is crazy because this wasn't even a priority episode. As for the cut content, there was a lot of it, but I think it was mostly necessary. For example, Subaru's conversation with Rachins would have been like 10 minutes long and a lot more annoying if they fully adapted it, so I have no complaints about that being cut. It's kinda weird that they let Subaru and Beatrice talk about using Shamrock, but then they cut the part where they actually used it, but overall, most of the cut content was basically just yapping. This new...
Okay, we're gonna stop there. Yeah, we're gonna stop the opening and ending stuff because like not yet, right? Just in case, but yeah, that's kind of crazy though. The conversation with Subaru and Rashis was gonna be like 10 minutes, and that's fucking insane. Alright, well, that's another W episode by ECHIDNUT here. Let's go to the next one, bro. Third one, the final one, bro. We can't go beyond this, y'all.
This new episode of ReZero Season 3 was way too short, man. That felt like 5 minutes. It was awesome seeing Subaru actually fight for once, using a whip combo with Shamrock, EMM, and the Unseen Hand. But unfortunately, his opponent had to be Regulus of all people. Garfield's plotline is getting so good that sometimes it feels like he's the main character.
Facts.
I even enjoy his trauma, because it means we get to keep seeing Elsa.
And we'll never see her again.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. There's two things about that shit. One, the fact that it's like a horror movie. The way they like do Elsa with these flashbacks is fucking scary. And two, the fan service. The big ass titties, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That has to be the reason why they're bringing her back, bro.
I was the Archbishop of Gluttony. Felix's ass would be the first thing I... Capella, the...
Yeah, motherfucker. We all cracking Felix, right?
Archbishop of Lust is finally here, and she wants to step on you, but don't let that distract you from the fact that the voice actor for Sirius drops one of the best vocal performances you've ever heard every single episode.
Yep. She was cooking.
Yeah, I can fix her. Episode 3 begins with Lai Batten Kaitos arriving at the city, and in a way, he's even scarier than Regulus because at least Regulus is willing to have a conversation with you. Batten Kaitos just gets horny and starts killing people for no reason. And he's ugly as shit. He's by far the ugliest Archbishop.
Oh,
he looks
100%.
like something that just crawled out of Asmongold's room. And what is he wearing? What the fuck is this? Guys, if you're gonna kill people, at least put on some drip first so you look good while you do it. Let me explain what I love about Regulus. He acts like he follows a reasonable code of ethics, yet all of his rants and monologues contradict each other, and he's essentially just twisting logic to justify doing whatever he wants. I love listening to the arguments he manufactures in defense of his actions, and every scene with him is full of tension and suspense because you just know he could snap at any moment. The slightest thing might trigger him, and the way he attacks people is so casual and nonchalant. Regulus is just a very meticulously well-written character, and I thought this was the best scene of the episode. It's funny because Regulus wasn't trying to kill him, yet Subaru would have died here from blood loss if it wasn't for Beatrice. Literally. The key visual for this season had an interesting reflection of Subaru's leg in the water, which might imply that Subaru ends up losing it, and he has to use the unseen leg to be able to walk.
What in the actual fuck kind of cooking is this? Wrong leg, by the way? No, wait, it's an action. Is it actually wrong? Low key, is he cooking? Let him cook. That's kind of stupid. Nah, bro, let him cook, bro.
He has to use the unseen leg to be able to walk. No, just imagine how stupid that would look.
Okay.
If you pay attention, you'll notice that it's actually the wrong leg. This is his right leg, and this is the left. Could that just be a mistake on the production side of things? No, because ReZero is perfect and nothing happens on accident.
Facts.
Capella has been revealed. I've waited so long to finally talk about this character, and yeah, she is the Archbishop of...
So obviously, at this point, I've already seen her. There's a lot of visuals here, but interesting.
Lust, and she's voiced by Aoi Yuki. Massive.
Wait, she's Tatsumaki and who else? Mommy from Rental Girlfriend? Yikes. Oh shit, wait, she got motion, y'all? Wait, she got motion? Oh, I did not know, okay.
And she's voiced by Aoi Yuki. Massive W. There's already a ton of information we can unpack just from her name alone, but first things first. Smash, obviously. Capella.
Chat, what do y'all say, bro? Smash or pass, bro? Smash or I don't know about this one, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know about this one. We're getting into some dangerous territory. How old is she? We're getting into some dangerous territory here, y'all. We gotta be careful here.
First, Smash. Obviously. Capella is, as usual, the name of a star.
Of course,
star,
of course.
Apparently. And her last name is Lagunica, as in the royal family of Lagunica that was supposed to be wiped out by a disease. Roswell.
So that's what. Yeah, I'm about to say because she had Lagunica in the name. That's why. Okay.
Supposed to be wiped out by a disease. Roswell explained this when season 1, episode 4 came out back in 1975. Her hair color is consistent with the rest of the royal family, but her eye color isn't quite as red. So who knows? We can speculate about her ability now too, because we know that Carmilla, the Witch of Lust, was able to charm everyone she met, sometimes even infatuating them to the point that their breathing and heartbeat would stop.
Correct.
Obviously, authorities will change from person to person depending on their personality, but personally, I'm feeling pretty charmed right now, so I don't know. Maybe this is just a side effect of listening to Aoi Yuki's voice. By the way, can I have 300k subscribers, please? Hopefully you can tell, but I put a lot of effort.
Yo, how much does he have right now? Let me see. How much you got right now? You got 3. Oh shit. Oh, let me subscribe to the go, man. He got 330. Oh, okay. He made it. He made it. Okay.
Into my videos, so it would be an awesome reward if you guys got me to 300. $2.99 is just so close, I had to say it. Anyway, I almost felt bad for Sirius here because fighting against Regulus is just unfair. Subaru really saw this guy walk through a pillar of flames completely unscathed and thought to himself, maybe his weakness is being whipped. Obviously, Subaru's whip attack did absolutely nothing, but imagine how funny it would be if it actually worked and Regulus just vaporized instantly. Subaru does do something cool though. He uses EMM, a new spell he created with Beatrice. It stands for Emilia's Mommy Milkers, and it's an absolute damage nullification.
Wait, was it ever said what the fuck it stands for? I don't remember. What's that? Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is definitely that? And maybe it is just maybe it's Molly Milkers. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed on my other account. Keep that in mind, bro. That was weird. No way I'm not subscribed to Echidnut, bro. What the fuck?
Communication barrier that protects you from any one attack. Probably one of the most powerful spells available to Subaru. At least it's a lot more useful than his Authority of Sloth, which we finally got to see him use again. I don't know why, but I fucking love this ability. I get so hyped whenever he uses it, and it's not even good. Honestly, it kinda sucks. I mean, it seems like it does more damage to Subaru than anyone else, but something about it is just really cool to me.
It's really cool, and I think any news literally mentioned that it literally affects his soul. So, like, to be honest, fuck that shit, bro.
It really makes the Betelgeuse fight in Season 1 feel a lot more rewarding. I just wish it didn't take 37 episodes for Subaru to remember he has it. Yeah. Not only do we have to worry about being attacked by the Archbishops, but they're even trying to fuck us now too. Regulus kidnapped Amelia with plans to marry her, and now Sirius is trying to hook up with Subaru as well. Not that I can blame her. He does look pretty hot this season, but she's mistaking him for Betelgeuse because he's using Betelgeuse's authority. And if I was Subaru in this situation, I would have said, fuck yeah, I'm Betelgeuse. Come get this unseen dick. Cause
a fucking course. A fucking course, bro. Yo, Echidnut, bro. These takes are interesting, bro.
Betelgeuse, come get this unseen dick. Cause honestly, I could probably fix her. You know, Regulus said some wild shit this episode that proves he has no idea what love is. He explains that when it comes to love, a girl's face is the only thing that matters.
Yep.
And I completely disagree. I think it's a bonus when a woman has an attractive face, but the part that really matters...
What did I actually think he was gonna be like? Ah, yes. The part that actually matters is the personality. I don't know why I actually thought he was gonna say some shit like that. Yo. This frame right here, though.
Is the heart. Sirius would agree
the heart,
with that.
the heart,
she
the heart,
says that love is about everyone's hearts being connected as one. And that contrast between hers and Regulus's definition of love is hilarious, because Regulus thinks love is all about the woman's face, yet Sirius doesn't even care to show her face. The interesting thing about the Archbishops is how it's impossible for them to get along with each other because they all have their own extreme, radical philosophies. Sirius attacks Regulus this episode just like he attacked Betelgeuse in the past. He's even gone as far as attacking Pandora, and Betelgeuse wasn't much different because we've witnessed him killing his own followers as well. My point is, the witch cultists are always fighting amongst each other, and that constant internal conflict would have torn apart any other organization.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, obviously they just like have their own goals and their own like way of being, so like it literally just interfere with each other, which is kind of funny because you would expect all the archbishops, right? The archbishops to like kind of all be in on the same thing. But they're not. Worst team ever, bro.
Yet somehow the witch cult continues to operate as if it's being held together by a mysterious force. I think Pandora is the only explanation for this. It's been over 100 years since we last saw her, but I think the fact that the archbishops have been able to cooperate without killing each other is proof that Pandora is still keeping them in check and pulling strings from behind the scenes. Meaning that she probably planned this attack on the city as well. Until now, we've never seen more than 1 or 2 archbishops at once. Yet Pandora sent 4 of them to attack this city. And finally, we have a motive. The witch's remains. That's right, the city of Pristella was built to trap and kill one of the 7 witches from 400 years ago. And apparently it worked, because her bones are still here. According to Echidna, Satella murdered all the other witches, but that's not true. Here's a bit of Season 2 cut content for you. Daphne starved in a desert. Sekhmet fell into the void. Minerva was ambushed by elves. Carmilla burned in a fire. And Typhon drowned in a flood.
There we go. There we go. This is actually huge. This is what I wanted to hear, bro. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I literally was tweaking the fuck out in the episode, bro. I was like struggling to remember. Yo, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah. It sounds like Typhon got, and now the witch cult wants her bones. So I guess the question is, what the fuck is Pandora planning to do with Typhon's bones?
Yeah, that's the thing. What the fuck do they want with her remains? Like, what the fuck are they doing, bro? Minerva ambushed by elf? Doesn't it just have to do with the trap, right? She got trapped, right? So, like, the elves maybe trapped her? Is that what that means?
As for the cut content in this episode, Subaru making out with
Yo,
Felix.
what the fuck? What the fuck? Holy chunks. What if it actually looks so well? Why does this actually look like some anime shit? This looks actual anime. Like this is from the actual fucking anime. What is happening right now?
This was a moment I really looked forward to fapping to, especially when he uses the unseen hand, but hopefully they're just saving that for next week because this episode only adapted half of 2 chapters.
This is not cut content. This is what kind of content is this, bro? Where is your source?
And they're obviously waiting to finish them in episode 4. I was really impressed by the voice acting this episode, especially from Sirius, and of course when Aoyuki called me a worthless meat sack, it obviously awakened something deep inside me. I realized I didn't really talk about Garfield that much, but he was basically the star of this episode, and I think he's really cute with Mimi. His plotline is amazing, and he could really be the protagonist of a shonen anime if he wanted to.
For sure.
Again, this episode felt like it was only 5 minutes long, and it was another 10 out of 10.
Ah, fucking course. Another 10 out of 10. Alright, bro. It'll just be 10 out of 10 always, huh?
I wish I could have made this video longer for you guys, but I really need to go kneel down, grovel, and shit myself. I know I'm a big famous YouTuber with almost 300 billion subscribers, but I still read all the comments, so if you guys had any questions about the episode or anything, feel free to let me know.
Alright.
Anyway, that's all for now. Keep talking about ReZero. I'm out.
Keep talking about ReZero. Also, there's something else we'll watch in the future too, of course. The greed if. Obviously. The what ifs, right? The greed if. We'll tackle that in the future, man. But wow. Low key, man. That was peak, bro. That was hilarious, man. Yo, thank you guys for recommending me to watch ECHIDNUT, bro. Yo, he's hilarious, bro. I did obviously know about ECHIDNUT, right? I watched his like seasonal anime rankings and some videos like that, and he's talking hilarious. I remember being hilarious, man, bro. ReZero, he's a ReZero goat, right? He knows what he's cooking, bro. Yeah, I'm not watching Red to Girlfriend. Oh, like the Red to Girlfriend video. Oh, I thought you meant the actual anime. I'm not watching that shit. Yeah, he's hilarious, man. He's actually fucking hilarious, man. But alright, that's gonna be it for today's video, man. Don't be ECHIDNUT. If y'all enjoyed it, you're new, subscribe, leave a like down below. All the ReZero content will be uncut on Patreon. As always, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.